lane, you know that I'm not entertained. You hear the crowd, they screaming my name. I got the stadium going insane. Done with the talking, it ain't no discussion. You started, I finished, put me in the game. Put me in the game.
It's week 2 of the NFL, and all eyes are on Javonte Williams. He had a nice effort a week ago with a pair of touchdowns. It's the Broncos and the Titans, just ahead on EA Sports.
And off we go from Denver. Taken at the goal line. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. So the Titans set to go to work for the first time. As we get a peek at the number 2 overall pick from the 2016 draft, standing at 6'5", Carson Wentz. Oh, he's got some breathing room. Touchdown, Titans. Derrick Henry, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Titans get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Fields it right around the goal line. Oh, a good return up past the 30. Still going. And they finally stop him, but not before he's inside the 15. A terrific return. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Up the middle, it's Williams. And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to them.
1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. Williams is not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose a couple of yards back to the 3. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Williams again. And he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown. Javonte Williams, his 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Broncos respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Elliott good on the extra point. And we are tied at 7. Drive there of just 4 plays. And it was capped off by a Javonte Williams touchdown. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This fielded right at the goal line. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The Titans coming back onto the field for their 2nd drive. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
The numbers for him from a week ago. 4 catches, 54 yards.
And I'd certainly expect them to use him quite a bit because he runs excellent routes, has good hands, and knows how to get open.
On 2nd down, here's Henry. They'll say no gain on the play there. Now it'll be 3rd down. This defense for the Broncos, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there. And they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3. And now is the Titans' punt, as he's on the punt for the first time this afternoon. And he punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. 39 yards on the punt, give him just 1 yard on the return. And the Broncos take over, first down and 10. Denver Broncos back out there. Former Tar Heel Javonte Williams, we shine the spotlight on him. Last week, a strong showing, up over 100, also 2 trips to the end zone.
It's the kind of week that if you said, listen, I'll let you have this type of a game each and every week, you'd sign up for it. You wouldn't try and get too greedy. But let's face it, good runners always want to be a little bit more greedy at the end, try and squeeze out every last yard. He's going to try and duplicate that and exceed it in this game.
Now a nice throw here, right side. He hauls it in. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 39-yard line. Wilson. And bringing it in, it's Davis. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. It's a gain of 35.
So that was a very nice play, Charles, from a very speedy cornerback.
Williams powering forward. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown.
Javonte Williams
with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year.
And the Broncos have moved out in front.
Elliott good with a PAT. And that makes the score 14-7. So that drive for 4 plays.
And it was capped off by a Javonte Williams touchdown. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Taking it about the 1. KJ Hamler returning it. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
And this is going to be a Titans first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line. And even 100 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
Wentz now on first down. And the Broncos get there and take him down. Bradley Chubb doing what he does best, getting that sack. After the sack on first down, Wentz under pressure, and they got to him again.
Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Draw play. This is Henry. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. A pretty good effort there. 9 yards, but not enough. We'll likely see the punt team now on 4th down. On now is the Titans punter as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one. Pulled in at the 24. Through one quarter, 14-7. Second quarter about to begin from Denver. It's the Broncos in possession of the football. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams.
That tackle by Jeffrey Simmons.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold it to just a yard.
And he'll get this one up to about the 49 here.
Okay, they didn't break down all the way, but you got to know that he feels like he's right on the verge, and that's probably exactly what he's telling them in the huddle right now.
On 3rd and 1, Wilson. Throw left side complete. That's Newman.
And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
From the gun, it's a run for Williams. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 10 more there and another first down.
The Broncos are 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1, and they were able to get that road victory in the opener. Now they look to get to 2-0 in front of the home crowd.
And look, any road win in the NFL, that's huge. But when you do it Week 1, that gets you pointed in the right direction and sends notice to the rest of the league that you mean business.
Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Now this is intercepted. He was trying to get it to Davis.
And the Titans are going to get the football back at their own 17.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Throwing now is Wentz. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. It'll go as a gain of 4. And 3rd and 8 now.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
Now Wentz on 3rd down. Going for the deep ball.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Picked off by DJ Reed. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
He got 29 yards that time. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38.
Meanwhile, Wilson's throw going to be caught by Davis.
And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. Play action. It's Wilson.
And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
And I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
And this is intercepted. He was trying to get it to Davis. Picked off by the former first-rounder, Jimmy Ward.
And the Titans are going to have it here at their own 15.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll try the right side with Henry. And he'll work this one up to about the 38.
114 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
Escaping, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Bradley Chubb. That is now 2 sacks for him here in his first half. On 3rd down, Henry. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Returnable here from the 38. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And Denver getting set to take the field.
As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover the play did on the last one.
Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Now Wilson on first down. And that is caught. It's Davis. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, second and goal. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Big play coming here. It's third and goal. Now Jake Elliott for the field goal try. A 33-yarder from the left hash. The kick by Elliott is good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. Still a little bit of time left here in the second quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And not to be happy about that, we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively offensive.
Just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Well, everyone's eager to resume play here in this Week 2 contest, so we push right through halftime and back at it for the start of quarter 3. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Fields it right around the goal line. Now a hit and a loose football. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard. Got an extra defensive back out there for the Titans now here for third down. Now it's Wilson. Uncorks one for Davis. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way home for the Broncos score. Gabriel Davis, 66 yards. And the Broncos come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Elliott good on the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Taking it about the 1. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Out come the Titans now. They'll have it first on offense to start the third. And a loose football. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. Well, if these guys wanted to get back in this game, they needed an almost perfect second half, and down 3 scores, a lost fumble here certainly doesn't fit into that plan.
That reminds me of my plan in college to get an A on the papers I turned in, but that didn't work.
And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. Elliott good with a PAT, and the lead is now 24. And we can break that scoring drive down pretty easily. One play, long touchdown pass into the end zone.
This taken in at the goal line. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Inside handoff, Henry. Room here to run. Derrick Henry all alone. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Well, if they're going to make a game of this in the second half, they need a few big plays to go their way. That's one.
And the way to get it done is to also conserve time. So to your point, that big play right there.
And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
The first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down, because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
This offense really looking polished these first couple of weeks. Here's 1st and 10.
They go play action now. Wilson.
And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Now we give up the middle to Williams. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38. On 3rd down, Wilson. He finds his man, complete. It's Newman.
And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Here's Wilson. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
What will look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Touchdown, Broncos. Making a hat trick for Russell Wilson. 3 touchdown passes now. And the Broncos get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Elliott good on the extra point. And they open the lead up now to 25. A 10-play drive that time. And it ends with a touchdown pass to Gabriel Davis. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Taken at the goal line. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Out come the Titans now. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down. Now Wentz. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. A first down carry for Henry. And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41. Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Here's Wentz to throw. Flushed out right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that. And, of course, another incompletion.
And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 45-yard line. Final minute now of the third quarter. Back to the ground now. It's Henry. Justin Simmons up from his safety spot to make the tackle.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Wentz thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And the Broncos are going to take possession of the football. Well, to be blunt, not a whole lot has gone right for this defense in this ball game, but that's something right there. Still in the third quarter. It would take something around miracle territory for a comeback, but maybe that's a start, Charles.
It certainly is, and they're definitely showing that there's some fight still left in them. Hasn't been a banner day. They're trying their best to put that disappointment behind them.
Welcome back now to Denver. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Kevin Byard up to make the tackle.
Granted, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces, and I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down the game. Right now, they weren't sure they were up to the challenge.
The Broncos on third down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 3. Now a man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Williams. Oh, and fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 80 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old-school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. And they take a knee. Now Jake Elliott for the field goal try. From the left hash. Should be a fairly easy one here. The kick by Elliott is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, ultimately, I'm not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they'll have that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know. If you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Wentz. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Flush to his right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And it goes down.
Nick Bonito coming in there to record the sack.
Now is the Titans punter. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return.
Denver's offense now set to go. But not that any of the points would be needed, but CD, they've got enough time left here. They can definitely score on this drive, maybe even an ensuing drive as well, if they really want to drive home this landslide victory.
Yeah, we're certainly about to see just how aggressive they want to be here down the stretch. And what some coaches do is they try and meet it halfway, meaning they want to continue to run their offense, but they put in a lot of backups to do it, and then tell the opposing coach, hey, I had to get them some work too. I can't just let them sit over on the sidelines all the time. That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
From the shotgun, Wilson. This is caught by Evans.
And he will have the Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he'll take this one down to about the 40.
Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off.
And he'll take this one down to about the 40. First down marker at the 31. It's 3rd down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
On 3rd down, here's Williams. And they'll get him down at the 34, and he's going to be short of the first by a few yards. It's a 6-yard gain, and it leaves him looking at a 4th down.
And once again, leverage wins. The offensive line, lower than the defensive front. They moved them and found some good space for the guy carrying the ball.
Yeah, he was looking for the check-up bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback.
Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Again, it's Wentz. It's hauled in by Hardy. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2. Wentz now to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Throwing is Wentz. And he comes back with one complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Wentz now on 1st down. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. To throw again on 2nd down. Wentz. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't get on. This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down. To throw is Wentz. Man open, he's got it complete to Courtland Sutton. And with just inside of 10 seconds to go, they'll burn their final timeout. 9 seconds left. On 1st down, Wentz. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37.